So yeah, we've got federal agents shooting people on the streets with videos seeming to show that they are not doing anything obviously violent or that would threaten the federal agents. But the federal agents are still shooting. So now we've got a problem. I mean, we're not allowed, federal agents are not allowed to just indiscriminately shoot against people, residents, anybody actually within the confines or the bounds of U.S. boundaries. I mean, there's no way you're just allowed to pull your gun out and just start shooting unless you feel that your life or another life is in danger. And these two shootings in Minneapolis, the first being the female who was driving away from whatever was going on and was shot in the head by, I think it was an ICE agent. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was an ICE agent. Could have been Border Patrol, but I'm pretty sure that was an ICE agent. And they like to make a distinction now that the ICE agents have so much more training. But I'll tell you, as a former captain in the U.S. Army National Guard, these guys have no training compared to what we used to. I mean, if these guys showed up to any of our training scenarios, they were the most useless, retarded pieces of garbage that were out there. But anyway, we've got two shootings now because Trump wants to send a whole lot of federal agents into Minneapolis. And now what's the reason for Minneapolis? Oh, well, wait a minute. The Somalis were eating dogs, right? Or pets there. Isn't that what he said during during his debate to be president? Yeah, he did that. Yes. And I think they were from Minneapolis, so that would be a reason for Trump to send them there. And then, of course, Governor Walz was the Democratic nominee for vice president. And Donald Trump obviously doesn't like that. Nobody can oppose him. I mean, he's supposed to be running the country now, right? I mean, in 2020, the election was stolen, supposedly, right? No, he tried to steal it, but he'll tell you that the election was stolen. So anyways, we've got federal agents now thrown into Minneapolis because Trump doesn't like Governor Walz and the Democrats who run the state. And now we've got two people dead. But of course, Trump is not at fault, right? Of course he's at fault. I mean, he's the guy that, yelled out at one of his rallies, beat the shit out of this guy who, heckled him. So he doesn't like any kind of protest against himself. And I guess he would probably like people, his ICE agents, his CBP agents, to shoot his opponents. I mean, you be the judge of it. The video's out there. They apparently shot a man who was trying to defend a female who was getting treated horribly by Trump's Gestapo. Let's call him Gestapo. And then he was sprayed in his face because he stood in the way, beaten to the ground, had his gun taken away, and then was shot. I've heard 10 times, but I've also heard 5 times. But whatever. They shot him while he was unarmed. I think their foot was on his neck. Yes. What do you call this? This is Nazi shit. Mr. Donald Trump, you are a Nazi.